Hi, it's Lynn from LynnieCDesigns. Thank you for joining me today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in West Sussex in the UK, and I'm coming on to recreate this card. We have just had a team meeting today, and for those that want to, we participate in swaps, and this was the card that I made for my swap, so I'm just going to recreate it so you can see how easy it was to put together. I have used a thick basic white base. I've got a layer of thin basic white, so that just leaves a very thin border. I've got a strip of DSP, and that measures 3 inches. 3 inches by the height of that card, which is 14.5 centimeters. I've got 2 little strips of blue. You can see I've got my little die cut figures. I've already die cut the square, and I'm going to do the stamp. The only stamping on here is the sentiment, so I'll do the stamping and then cut them out. But you can see that I have die cut out all of these, the dies that come with the as part of the Kindest Gnomes set bundle or suite. They match these completely. My mouth isn't working today. The Storybook Gnomes is a lovely suite in the mini catalogue, and I've used the designer series paper for my card. So the snowflakes, and then you've got the all of the images. I could have stamped and then coloured, but as I was doing swaps, it just seemed easier to cut out all the little figures and use those. So I've used some of those. The sentiment is from Kindest Gnomes. I've already done the square, and I'm going to do, the only other thing, I've used 2 of the Stylish Shapes dies, and this lovely stamp, background stamp from Artistically Inked. Now that's Pool Party. I'll bring in a scrap of paper, so I just use that. I'm going to have it on the diagonal. So I always use my grid paper. That's a bit more than I did on mine, but on the original, but I think that's really pretty. Pop that to one side, and the only other bit is the sentiment, which I'm going to stamp there, and then we will die cut that out. So there's the sentiment die cut, and we'll just put this together. Very simple. Now I tend to use a layer when I'm making a card, just because if something goes wrong, you haven't actually damaged the card base. So again, I'm using my grid paper. You could just eyeball it, but I want to get it straight. So I'm going to use my liquid glue, down both those sides. I do that and I'm lining it up on the grid paper, I know that it's going to be straight. I could have used a solid bit, but I actually quite like, no, that's not very, it's a bit too high, isn't it? Oh well. There's me trying to do it on camera and it didn't actually work. So not very even. Do we like that? Yes, I think we do. So that's just going to glue straight down there. That's the thing with handmade cards. They are all individual. And I never like making two exactly the same. Don't know how I got that quite so out of whack. I may have to change that a little bit. So we're going to stick that on there. And again, not adding an awful lot of weight or dimension on this. Let's try and have that straight. Lining those points up against there. I just think they're so cute. Have them so they're sort of holding hands. And I'm going to use some of the beautiful soft Pool Party Glimmer ribbon. I can tie this in a nice bow. No. And the thing about this beautiful ribbon is it's so soft, malleable. Is that a word? Malleable? I'm going to pop that on with some dimensionals. Here's the edge bit. Like that. So we're going to just glue that flat. Onto our card base. Tiny little border all the way around. Lovely. And then our little bit of bling. I'm going to put our sequins, and we'll do 3 on there, like that. Do we have a preference? I think that's a really lovely quick and easy card to do. I made 14 including this one, and I've got enough characters to do another half a dozen, I guess. And then of course you can just stamp some more and recreate them. There's some lovely little animals as well that I fussy cut that I didn't use. Even a little birdie, look. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. And let me, yes, I did say I would show you the swaps I got. So look at that, beautiful. That's from my teammate Heather. This is beautiful. I haven't got this set, so that's fabulous. Nice little treat box there. I've had a nice little chocolate in. As I'm being good, I gave that to my husband. What a good wife I am. Sending sunshine to brighten your day. Happy birthday. Nice bit of gold embossing there. Happy birthday. That's really clever. That's making sort of windmills out of designer series paper. See, that's a gem that's come off there. Pop that back on. There we go. I love this. Woohoo, it's your birthday. That's fabulous. And a fancy bit on the envelope. This is lovely, and I can tell that this is on one of those wobblers. So that's from Hazel. That was lovely. That's beautiful. This is Wisteria. That's lovely. That's from Alison. That's beautiful as well. This musical embossing folder is absolutely gorgeous. That's Anne-Marie. And this is our lovely leader, Emma Goddard, which is absolutely gorgeous. And her mum, Anne, who is brilliant at 3D boxes. Look at that for a little trinket box or treat box to hang that on the tree at Christmas. Anyway, that's it, and that was my swap there. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you next week with another video. Bye for now.